Hi, Professor Yerby here. In this video, I'm going to go over how to get free software from Microsoft if you're a student. So the first thing, a recent change is Office 365, which is all the products like Microsoft's Word, Excel, things like that. Previously, this was the thing that Microsoft never wanted to give away, and so you always had to buy this so that you can work in the real world. But Microsoft's made a change. They're seeing pressure from the open source community, and they're seeing a way to support education and hopefully get you to buy it after you graduate. So if you go to products.office.com, you'll be able to see here that students and teachers get the online version of Office plus a terabyte of online storage for free. So that's not a bad deal. So all you'll do is enter your .edu email address, get started, and it'll show you how to get Office online. The only bad part is you need to be online to complete it, right? So not a bad deal. The other thing is something called DREAMSPARK. So what I've done is I've Googled for my institution, middlegeorgia.edu DREAMSPARK. I find this is a useful way to Google or use Google is to not only search for the domain that you want, but also search for the link that you want, and then so I can go straight there and I don't have to navigate through here. When you go to DreamSpark, the page will look something like this. You'll sign in. You'll get this sign in information. So if you're a student at Middle Georgia State, you'll get your information. Let's go back to this other page briefly. If you're an IT or a computer science student that's currently enrolled, they'll every semester they'll load your account into DreamSpark, and that'll make you eligible for. I think several years ago I did a estimate of the value of the software that you can get in here, and several years ago it was over $25,000 worth of free Microsoft software. And this is just something that's going to vary depending on your institution, what kind of agreement they have with Microsoft. So check with your institution, but you'll log in, and then you'll see that you have access to tons of software. You see operating systems. We have Windows 10, 8, 8.1. Have some access. Have some game studio stuff. And then there's all sorts of stuff over here. Windows Server, full operating system, Project 2013, Visio. So this is really a fantastic way for you to get some hands-on experience to experience this software from Microsoft. Um, and so if you're doing something and you need to create a new machine, whether it be a real or virtual machine, you'd select your operating system. So usually when I'm building a virtual machine, even this is a 2016, I still like to go with Windows 7. Just it's just got greater compatibility in my experience. But part of the reason that you may want to do VMs is to test different things. So you would just select your product, add it to your cart. You see it's got a wonderful price of $3.99. That's right in my budget. Alright, then you check out. And let's see, we'll do express checkout. I may have already purchased this. If I have, let me get off of this so you don't see my key. But if I hadn't purchased it, then it would give me a product. Oh, so it did give me a product key. I'm going to blur that out in the video though. But I have it now. If I want to purchase a backup disk, I can do that for $14. I don't need to do that. I have a computer with a hard drive. I don't like to mess with disk. And you see, look, I got a little order receipt here. So I can always go back to my DreamSpark account and re-download my file. So that's the other last important part. When you download an operating system, you're going to get something called an ISO file, and it's really an image. So the way that you're intended to work with that image is you'll download the file, you'll have Windows 7.iso, and you're like, what do I do with this? So the traditional way was you would take the ISO file, double click it, your CD burning software would then burn it to a disk. That way's messy and old to me. Now you can get something like Power ISO, and you can go ahead and open that ISO file and treat it as if it were a CD that was put into a tray. If you want to, you know, boot from it, make a bootable USB, or if you want to do a virtual machine, which is typically what I'm doing. So that's it. That's how to get your ISO files, your Microsoft software, and even your Office software. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.